What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JC the Truth, back with another live reaction, and this is the Truth TV. Yes, sir. Finally, we here for it, man. Listen, I know this dropped yesterday, was the world premiere. Sadly, I was busy yesterday, I wasn't able to get to it, but we here for it now, man. The boy Ren, Vincent's Tale, The Bedroom. I've heard a lot of good things about this, man. Haven't heard it. As y'all know, I try not to listen to the songs before I react to them to keep my reactions genuine. But I have heard good things about it. Heard it's inspired to some extent by Vincent Van Gogh and his life and his art. I know The Bedroom is a well-known painting done by Van Gogh, but other than that, I don't know much about him aside from the fact that he did struggle with a lot and suffer from a lot, especially in his later years. Became somewhat of a recluse, as I believe, if I'm thinking about that correctly. But knowing Ren, man, he's gonna find a way. He's gonna find an incredible way. Um, to do this here, to reinvent this and to relate this to life. I'm sure to his own life, to his own struggles, and to just life in general, man. It's gonna be relatable. It's gonna be deep. It's gonna be real. That's just what comes with Ren, man. So we here for it, man. True TV. I'm excited to be back at it, man. Missed y'all, missed this as always, man. Every time I have to miss out a day or miss a few days or whatever, man, it sucks. It really does, dude. It kills me. This is my passion, man. I love music. I love reacting to good music. When I heard Ren was dropping this, it was gonna be a world premiere, man. I tried my best to be able to be here, to get to it, to cover it. Wasn't able to make it happen, but it's all right, man. We're gonna make up for it now. So, for anybody new to the channel, man, welcome to the Truth TV. Live reactions is what I do, no different here. Reacting to one of my all-time favorite artists today, and that is the artist Ren. If you're not familiar with Ren, I highly suggest you shoot over to his channel, show him some love, man. Check him out for sure. He's one you don't want to miss, man. Incredible, incredible artist. I'm still yet to this day to find anything by him that anything I've heard that I don't like. Man, it's just he's amazing at what he can do. So high expectations for this one as always when it comes to Ren, man. He's always going to bring it each and every time. So I'm really looking forward to this. Apologies, y'all. Uh, and with that being said, man, for anybody who hasn't already, please subscribe, like, share down below. You can also support me on my Patreon or member section if you so choose to do so. Trying to do more to get more into my member section, man. It's a process, and I'm struggling at the moment, just being busy with so many different things going on in my life right now that I just haven't had the time to kind of go back and forth between the two, and but I'm gonna do my best to get those members only exclusive videos out as well. But yeah, man, with all that being said, I'm ready to get into this, man. Ren, Vincent's Tale, The Bedroom. Excited for it. It's been a while since Ren dropped. This is his first drop of 2026. So shout out to boy Ren on that, man, for being here with us for another year, man. Now we got a whole nother year, a whole nother, hopefully many years to look forward to of Ren and his music and his talents, man. So enough of me talking. Let's get it. Again, Ren, Vincent's Tale, The Bedroom. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's go, man. I also want to say before I get started here, initially when I saw this, The Vincent's Tale, I instantly thought about, um, the story, the tale of Jenny and Screech and Violet's Tale and Vincent's Tale and all that. So in some way, I don't know if that's primarily what this was made to relate. This was supposed to relate to that directly. As kind of the next chapter, so to speak, or not, or if it's just a standalone, as being inspired more by Van Gogh and his work and his art and just relating to those struggles. I don't know, but either way, I know it's going to be incredible, man. I'm already feeling the sound of it. It's a great sound. You can see the boy Ren here with the guitar, man. Love that. Y'all know how I feel about the live instruments. So, uh, yeah, just one thing I wanted to mention. Um, Not sure what direction it's going to go in, but looking forward to it. Let's get it. Oh my God, dude. Incredible. Woo! Yo, yo. That's just the you know, when you hit certain chords and with a guitar, man, and you start and it just come out and it sound a certain way, man, you can almost just feel the emotions of the song, man. And to say, hey, he hasn't even gotten started yet. You can almost just feel the emotions just from the guitar, man. Just the chords he's playing, just from how the melody when it crept in and led up to this. But hey, shout out to boy Ren, man. Incredible as always on the guitar, no different here. And I will say this, Ren when he's on some deep shit, some real life, some real deep, some painful type shit, man. When he's on that trip, man, he's a whole different monster entirely. So I know whatever's about to come is gonna be, man. Let's get it. Beautiful. Go ahead. Oh man. Absolutely shredding, man.
Anger. Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn. Tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, funny Vinny, he went.
Yo, man, pump the brakes, my boy. Nah, man. He's really speaking. I said not even just a couple minutes ago, not even a couple minutes ago, man. I just said, Ren when he's on this style here, man. When he's speaking on some real shit, man. When it's something deep and it's something that he's feeling deeply and he's passionate about, and it's relatable, man. He's a different monster entirely, man. Lyrically, vocally, um, it's just that step up. Like I said, there's levels to the shit when it comes to Ren, man. And this is just one of those levels, man. When you get him speaking on something that he's felt, that he's lived, that he's passionate about, and it comes from that place, man, deep within. Ah, man, you're gonna get something like this, just incredible. But he came out the gates, man, 0 to 1,000 like nothing, dude. From the guitar to the flow, man. Oh shit, just incredible on the lyrics, man. My boy is speaking. Let's get it. Running back a little bit here.
Mother painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn. Tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, funny Vinny. He wasn't ever good at hustling, shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking. Started a combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt, the debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days, the weeks, the most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding. of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, hell Britannia rule the wave. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves.
Ah,
Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What
ah,
help?
man. Dude, he's saying so much. You know, I say it in almost every reaction I do, man. This man here has so much to say, and he says so much in his music that it's hard to stop and pick and choose like what you want to speak on because it's so much and there's just not enough time to stop and break down and analyze every little thing. But what I'm getting, for the most part out of all of this, man, is just how relatable it is to everyday life for so many people, man. Like growing up from the time you're young, in your adolescent years, and you reach adulthood and the struggles that start coming with that. He mentioned something about like his mom seeing her shoot up and stuff. That's something that I feel, man. My mom was a drug addict, man, for the majority of her life, up until the last, couple years, excuse me, couple years before she passed. So I feel that, and I know a lot of people are gonna feel that. A lot of people have those memories of people they care about and seeing them suffer, man. A lot of people um, have experienced things like this. He was talking about, blaming everything and everyone else around you, but never looking within. That's another thing I've spoke on several times, man. Um, is taking accountability, taking responsibility. You know what I mean? Most people struggle with that. It's easier to point the blame somewhere else, man, and to keep yourself from looking like the bad guy than it is to take accountability, man. Just own it. Um, but there's just so much here that he's saying is the point that I'm trying to make that's so relatable for so many people, man. I said it before the song even started, saying it again here now, man, and that's the genius in this man and what he's able to do as an artist. Just incredible. Felt, for sure felt.
Rerun a deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, hell Britannia rule the wave. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves.
Ah,
Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage.
facts.
What helps you is what kills you when you're living too deep.
Man, that's deep. Nah, that's deep. What helps you is what kills you. Facts. Facts, man. And we all got our vice. Certainly got mine.
And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go.
Ah,
Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row. So
facts.
we drink so we don't have to think.
Ooh,
See,
go ahead, my boy.
taste bittersweet when the spirit that's inside of him sinks in his teeth.
Mm.
And the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold
I'm gonna say, man, that's so true, man. Addictions, alcoholism, these things we use, like you said, the same things that we depend on, that we turn on to heal us, man, are the same things that kill us in the end. And that's so true, man. It happens all the time. A lot of people start drinking, start using drugs, things like that, or whatever their addiction. There's a lot of different addictions out there, but I'd say those are some of the primary ones that people suffer from, and a lot of people start that to escape things in their life, man, that they're struggling from. But it becomes it gets so out of control, you know what I mean, that they lose control over it, man, and eventually they can't stop, and eventually it gets so bad, man, that they end up hurting themselves, hurting somebody else, killing themselves in a lot of instances, and it's just sad, man. It's really sad to see. It's hard to see, and it's hard to live through. Um, but damn, he's hitting his spot on here. And that's another thing about Ren, man, is, he speaks on so much that he knows that he has personal experience with, you know. He speaks on a lot of things that he's seen. But whatever he's speaking on, man, he's gonna tell it real and he's gonna tell it true. And I feel like you certainly have to have an open mind, and you certainly have to pay attention, man, when listening to Ren and his music. Well, I can't say you have to, but it certainly helps, man, because this man has so much to say, and he's so great at it, man. And he's always saying something, so I feel like it certainly helps to have that open mind and to be a real attentive man and to catch these things. This is great. This is really great, man. Deep.
Sinks in his teeth. And the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism.
Yeah.
40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose, bad decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to? One
Yep.
too many, 1, 2, 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round.
Man. There it is. Oh, Van Gogh, man, the bedroom. Ah, hold up, Richard's tell. See, man, this is what I was saying, bro. With Ren, you never know, you never know what to expect, man. Like when I did, thinking back when I did the tale of Jenny and Screech, man, I didn't know, uh, that originally I believe both of those were just separate projects originally, but also that Violet's Tale was going to be included in that video. So when it hit, I'm like, what is this? Same thing here. Didn't see this coming. Hype for it though, man. Hype for it for sure. But yeah, man, speaking on that first part there, that first half, man, just incredible job, man. And speaking on some things, like I said, that are so real for so many people, man. Um, for me personally, out of hearing that, man, it's a few things that just reached out and grabbed me, man. He started speaking on seeing it, seeing mom growing up, doing this, doing that, absolutely, and then the struggles, just going from, like I said, adolescence to adulthood, and then with the alcoholism and the addictions and stuff like that, man. Those are things that I personally experienced, so that hits home for me on many levels, man. And to what I was speaking on earlier, man, I was talking about, addiction and alcoholism and how bad it can get. It can really age you, man. It can really age you, like you said, his skin looking old and stuff like that, man. That shit will put some years on you for sure. And it's terrible for you, man. I got a buddy right now who's struggling with it. He's struggling with it bad, man. He's been hospitalized several times now, has already hurt himself. He's just not in good health, and I'm really hoping, for the best for him, man. I try to talk to him as often as I can, um, always in my thoughts, but I watched this uh, in my mom growing up, and I'm seeing it now again in him, and it's just, oh man, wow, Ren, damn it! If anybody's gonna do it, it's this man right here. Incredible job, but just those are just a couple things that just stood out to me that just grabbed my attention when I heard him. But very deep, but very relatable. So yeah, man, let's get into it now. What was this, Richard's tale? Let's see what Richard talking about. uh, it's a nice switch up.
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled this socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh.
Turned the hide into a jackal. Pulled it up to boiling level. Heated up to boiling level. Yo, man. Speaking, and let's speak. Hey, my bad, my boy. I ain't mean. I did this. This still shot is crazy. But look, um, the switch was crazy from the first half of the song and that whole tone to the switch. Switch up to this, just incredible. And just another thing about this man as an artist, man. Like I said, I've said so many times before, he's an artistic genius, man. And the way he does this is just incredible. No different here, but he is speaking, man. He's speaking, and that's what I'm saying. The versatility with Ren is just unmatched. You know, people can say what they want, man. You know, I've seen a lot, a few times other reactors and stuff talking about, how people are just riding the coattails of these artists, these independent artists and stuff, and or riding, if you will. I'm not gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it adult over here. But y'all get what I'm saying, man. And it's just like, come on, bro. Listen, real recognize real, man. And when something is great, you gotta call it for what it is. If it's great, you call it great, man. If it's impressive, you call it for what it is, man. Whatever the case may be. Nobody's riding nothing. We're just keeping it real out here. It sounds to me like anybody that's making those claims, it's maybe just be a jealousy thing. I don't know, dog. Look in the mirror. But whatever the case may be, Ren is fucking incredible. Okay, I said it. I've said it. I don't know how many times by this point, and I'm gonna keep on saying it. So if you don't like it, man, feel free to move along. There's plenty of other reaction channels out there. Let's get it.
That credit, top, time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned the hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, quapple car.
Nagasaki bloodbath, bro. If you know, you know. Damn. Ah, rest easy, all the souls, Nagasaki, man. But damn it, that was a bar, and we ain't skipping those.
Into a jackal, building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, quapple car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1, our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9 for his crimes timelines intersect rich as fate was designed.
9 to the 9 to the 9. Hold up, bro. Hold
Blue
up.
kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1, our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9 for his crimes timelines intersect rich as fate was designed.
Bars. Bars. Hey, yo. And this is what I said, man, when I was talking about originally about this relating to the original story, like Jenny and Screech, Violet's Tale, Vincent. Because if I'm not mistaken, and don't hate me, but I don't believe I've reacted to the one yet with the cop and the whole where he found about where he had to shoot the guy in the alley and all that. Maybe I did. I don't know. I have to go back and check. But this does bring me back to that whole story because if I'm not mistaken, this is a scene from that. I could be wrong, and but if that is the case, man, you see how it all ties in, and that again, dude, that's that is just the artistic genius of Ren, man. It really is. It's how he's able to do this, man. And this one song alone, he has taken me personally down so many different to so many different places, man. Mentally, emotionally, um, and that's just incredible. It's not every artist out there that can do that, man. I promise you. A lot of y'all's favorite artists cannot do what this man right here does. Um, he's done this and we're not even through with it yet, man. And we're not even there yet. And it's so much to process already. Just fucking incredible job, man. Shout out to boy Ren again.
Tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9 for his crimes timelines intersect rich as fate was designed.
This say, timelines intersect. Rich's fate was designed, and then we pop to this scene. So I mean, it's just crazy too, because that is the cop that was driving him around, and for that to be, damn.
Paint the picture, set the scene. It's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and reach. Siblings.
There it is. So yeah, that did as quick as that. He answered my questions, and so yeah, I wasn't tripping, man. This is a scene from that, but you see it, see the way that he, like he said, timelines in it, bro. This man. Oh fuck, dude. I'm so fucking glad that I discovered Ren. Truly I am, because had I not, I would be missing out on this right now. I would be missing out on this incredible journey that he's taken me down. Um, Ah man, just huge shout out to him. Huge shout out to y'all, all of y'all, for the recommendations, for guiding me through this whole thing, man. Because this has been a hell of a ride, and it just keeps getting better, man. And I am so looking forward now to 2026 and what it's got to bring as far as Ren goes. So let's get it, man. Hype. Great fucking job here.
Paint the picture, set the scene. It's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and reach. Siblings
Ah,
buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Thoughts a model, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself, and there's nowhere to go. When his friends
ah,
on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau. When his
yo,
popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono rebound no yo-yo. And so the time it
huh?
moved slow-mo. You see the case was never
Woo!
closed, cause the motive was confused.
No, sir, we running that back. Why? Why? Just because. Hold up, man. Y'all already know. Ah, dude, the switch and just enough said, bro. I'm a broken record at this point, man. If you know, you fucking know. If you don't, you're gonna learn real quick.
Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself, and there's nowhere to go. When his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau. When his popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono rebound no yo-yo. And so the time
Ah,
it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never closed, cause the motive was confusing.
yeah.
Orphan killed his sister, but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth. But dying womb life brings the cycle of
Ah,
samsara. Always was quite amusing. Brother killed his
ah.
sister, but the record seemed to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Rich just losing sleep while his whole family's talked up.
Ah. Fucking mind blown, bro. Mind blown. He did it again, man. He did it again. Like I said, he never failed to impress, man. No different here. I just think it's an incredible, it's incredible the job that he's done tying all this together, man. Starting where it all started, man, and then just the web, right, that he's mentioned before, and not only just the web as he spoke to in someone's story and the story that he's telling, but just the web that he's created with this whole tale, man, of Jenny and Screech, of Violet, of Vincent, of Richard, of all of them, and the way that he's connected it over a period of time, and to bring it all back here with this is just, it's next level shit, man. It's next level Ren shit that nobody else does, man. Not that I've seen. And it's just, dude, get a man his flowers, man. Give him his fucking flowers. Y'all stop sleeping on this, man. For anybody out there in 2026 still sleeping on Ren, y'all gotta wake the fuck up, man. And you gotta wake up now. Let's get it.
So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Rich just losing sleep while his whole family's talked
Tucked
up.
up.
The 5 stages of grief is a common psychological model, often used to provide reassurance to all those stricken by loss. For loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing your soul. One,
Uh,
denial, pretending for a while, reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile, how to reconcile when murdering a child. The second stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile.
how to reconcile when, that's something I, I'm sure that most people, can honestly say they couldn't even start to begin to know where how would you come back from that? How would you reconcile with something like that? I've seen a lot in my life, but fortunately, um, I haven't been in a position where I've had, you know, something like that happen. I know a lot of people are, and I know a lot of times it's not their fault, man, especially overseas military personnel and stuff like that. But officers too, as well. Several times. Stuff like this has happened, man, over the years, and it's just sad. It's sad each and every time, on all sides, depending on the case and the details. But when something like that happens, man, you always have to, no matter what you think about, you got to think about the people involved, and how do you cope? How do you come back from that? I don't know. I don't know that you could. I don't know that I could. Um, but damn, dude, breaking this down, bringing it to a therapy session, being that voice, you know what I mean? Just kind of narrating the whole thing, but also kind of perfectly explaining how Richard would feel in this situation. Um, damn it, great job here.
One, denial, pretending for a while. Reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile.
Ah,
How to reconcile when murdering a child. The second stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger, damn the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we are. We all are damn forsaken by
ah,
creation. Revelations, Richard cannot stand. The third stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression, that's a lesson taught in grief. Depression,
ah.
demonic like possession. The feeds upon this spark for life, no water is refreshing. No sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression.
He ain't wrong, man. Hey, if y'all know me for my day ones, man, who've been rocking with me since I started this, man, that's something I've never been shy about. Something I've always struggled with, still to this day, man. And he ain't wrong. All of that, nothing helps, nothing makes it better, man. It's like no matter what you want, no matter what you do, no matter what you try, man, it's just nothing's ever enough. Nothing ever helps. Nothing's ever a relief. Um, he hit that spot on. Fuck.
Stage 4 is depression, that's a lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic like possession. The feeds upon this spark for life, no water is refreshing. No sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, the numbing of expression. The negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance.
Uh,
Souls get shaken up.
hold
The
up.
road's never quite ideal, but slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud, cause you pulled this.
I just gotta speak on. I know this reaction's getting long, man. For those of y'all who are kind of impatient and wish I would speak less, I apologize. But that when I got something to say, I gotta say it, man. And this has just been an incredible ride. And I feel like I'm saying that about something that I've been reacting to over several individual like reactions, man. It's been going on for months and months on end. This one song has taken me through so much, man. Just so many different. It's made me think about so much. It's brought out so many different emotions, man. Um, and you just can't ignore um, what he said, the way he said it, the flow switch ups, the music switch ups, um, uh, just going from rapping to singing, and never at any point is there a time where he's not saying something that doesn't make you stop and think. You can know because a lot of us we process things really fast. We hear them, we process things really fast, and we think about them, and it happens almost instantly. It feels like sometimes, right? And then you're on to the next one. But a lot of those things stick, man. It's just it's so much, man. And I just feel like if I didn't pause and I didn't speak on it, man, at least and acknowledge it, I'd be doing Ren and what he does here in Injustice, man. So I just had to take time to speak on that. Just great job by him here, man. Let's wrap this up, man. Let's get it.
Souls get shaken up. The road's never quite ideal. But slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud. Cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, walked with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma
Oh
turns to
man,
lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could
run
be
that back. Run that back. People need to hear that.
and weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, walked with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it
A scholar of life's sorrow. I feel that, man. I feel that. I do, man. Honestly, a scholar of life's sorrow. If you know, you know, man. I feel like I've trucked this on long enough, but wow, just respect, respect, man. Ren, you out there, my boy. Respect and love, man. You did it again. Incredible job here, man. Just incredible job. That's all I can say.
in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow, think clever. I'm
Yeah.
so fucking proud of you, Richie, my boy. I know you're itchy, my boy, to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my don, in for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day at work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
Oh man. Wow. Wow. What a fucking ride, man. What a journey. Holy shit. Absolutely, man. 100% relates to Jenny, Screech, Violet, all of it, the hotel, man. Um, I felt like it might at the beginning of this. I mentioned it. Um, but also so relatable on so many other levels, especially in the beginning. He spoke of so many things, man, that just really hit home for me. But dude, just wow. What else can I say, man? This was just fantastic. I didn't even look at the time of this song before I even started reacting to it. I wasn't even sure how long it was. But y'all know me, man. When it's Ren, for one, I'm gonna have a lot to say in general. But when he's doing something like this, that was just absolutely mind blowing, man. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see there being multiple. Uh, parts and the music switch ups, man, the flow switch ups, the going from rapping to singing, but just so much. He had so much to say, man, in the amount of time, that he had to say it. And I'm just, my mind is it's so much to process that I'm I apologize, y'all. But let me just say this, man. This was absolutely incredible. It was everything that I knew it was going to be with Ren. This was his first drop of 2026, and he came out the gate swinging. And not only that, but now we've been left on another cliffhanger. He said, "What could go wrong?" And on one hand, yes, like I said, no matter how you feel about a situation, if you're looking at that situation, no matter how you feel about it, that's never going to be something for anyone that's going to be easy for anyone to cope with or to come back from. And there's a very high chance that something's going to go wrong at some point, man, that you could could easily just lose it, man. You could lose it in addiction. You could lose it in alcoholism. You could lose it in depression, man, and so many things, anger, whatever it may be, So who's to say? Like you said, what could go wrong? A whole lot. A whole lot could go wrong, and it more than likely will, man. It's Ren, and the story don't stop. The story don't stop, man. He is an artistic genius, man. He really is at what he does. So I have no doubt that this is going to be a continuation here, um, and we're going to hear more and we're going to learn more. And I absolutely am going to be here for it, man, because there is just not many that are as good at telling stories, man, and making them relatable and bringing out emotions, man, and just taking you for a ride, man, like Ren does, man. He really truly delivers each and every time. No different here, man. So, with all that being said, man, for anybody who tuned in and rocked out with me on this one, truly, I appreciate y'all, man. I know my reactions tend to be a little bit longer. I got a little more to say than most. That's okay, man. But I do appreciate y'all, man, from the bottom of my heart. This was incredible. Ren, my boy, you did it again. Your first drop of 2026 was an absolute masterpiece. Great job here. Highly looking forward to see what you got coming, man. Coming out next. And yeah, with that being said, man, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. My little brain here still got a whole lot to process. A whole lot to process after this one, man. I'm gonna have to run this back a few times. This was incredible, man. Going on the playlist ASAP. And yeah, looking forward to decoding it, man. Looking forward to breaking it down. Um, Wow. Wow, man. Just great fucking job. Great job, man. So, yeah, with all that being said, man, y'all be safe out there. And as always, stay real, stay humble. It's your boy JC The Truth. This has been The Truth TV, and I'll catch you on the next one. Much love.